Welcome to Enshrouded, a riveting survival action RPG set in a mystical realm of Embervale. Here, every choice carves your path in a world brimming with magic, danger, and mystery. Welcome back to the channel, survivors. Today we're going to be diving back into some Enshrouded, and I'm going to be bringing you a full-on starter guide. Via this starter guide, it'll give you some tips and some tricks to help you get started on the right foot, and on top of that, kind of go over the game's basic mechanics so you guys know what to expect when diving into the game. Survival in Enshrouded hinges on your ability to gather, hunt, and explore. As you traverse the lands of Embervale, you'll find resources scattered around ready to be picked up. Some materials, however, will require specific tools to harvest. And additionally, some tools are more efficient at harvesting certain materials, aka a pickaxe to harvest stone, and things like, an axe for chopping down wood. So don't be afraid to experiment with using different tools on different items to collect different resources. Now, with these materials, you will craft production stations where you can create a variety of items, everything from weapons, tools, to other essential resources. In Enshrouded, there is a variety of different crafting stations that you can unlock at the very beginning of the game, but as you further progress, you will continue to upgrade those workstations and unlock new ones that will then unlock additional resources that you will then need to craft whatever the tier that you're trying to go for. I mean, generally speaking, this is a survival game, so obviously this is going to be a big core function of your experience in Enshrouded. So now, on top of collecting resources and crafting stuff at the crafting benches, another big portion that you're going to need to know and understand is the combat system in the game. Combat is a key part of your survival. In Enshrouded, you can attack freely utilizing your left mouse button here on PC, and you can also block utilizing the right mouse button. Additionally, you can roll, dodge, or teleport utilizing the left control click. Jumping and pulling your glider out is mapped to your spacebar, and last but not least, you can also lock onto targets for a more focused attack utilizing the tab key on your keyboard. Now, one thing to keep in mind is the free attack will often miss, and that's because it has no focus. It's better to use the focus attack option when you are trying to hit a specific enemy. A lot of times this will make sure that most of your hits will land, not every single one of them, but it's a lot more focused, allowing your target to take a lot more damage from your attacks more frequently compared to utilizing the free attack. The free attack is more like shooting from the hip in other games. For beginners in the game, I would strongly suggest honing your combat skills in the smaller, safer patches of Enshrouded near the spawn location. This practice will help prepare you for more challenging enemies waiting you in the depths of Embervale. And now, before we continue the video, I just want to do a quick reminder. If you guys are enjoying the content here, you can greatly help me out by subscribing here to the channel to stay up to date on any future videos, and drop a like and a comment on this one to help push it through the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, next up, let's talk about survival. The first thing that is going to be an absolute must, and that relates to food. Food in Enshrouded is not just about satisfying the hunger. It is actually about boosting your HP, your stamina, and your mana. Different items will offer unique buffs like stat increases, faster resource generation, or health over time. You're going to want to make sure you get familiar with the food mechanics early on. It is a game changer for survival. Now, I'm not going to dive too deep into cooking and which food is better for certain situations in this video. I will be sure to make a video on all of that stuff coming up in the future. However, I just want to make sure that I stress that food is very important in Enshrouded. Literally, if nothing else, if you take out all of the other buffs that it can potentially give you, at the end of the day, you should absolutely be consuming food to increase your max HP pool, especially before diving into a fight, because it can make a massive game changer when it comes to the amount of hits that you can take before you die, and also it makes you feel a lot more confident and allows you to explore more in the world. Now, alongside food and the buffs that it provides, like increasing your HP, another really big play early game brings us to bandages. Bandages early game are a lifesaver. They might not heal a lot immediately, but they are crucial for gradually healing. Keep a good stock of bandages on you at all times, craft more when you are running low, and also utilize them wisely between fights to stay in tip-top shape. Now, additionally, another good thing to keep in mind is that the tools in Enshrouded do have durability. To prevent them from breaking down, utilize a workbench. If you just simply access the workbench, it will then instantly repair whatever items you have. Not only items in your hotbar in the bottom, but also any items and weapons that you might have in your inventory. Yes, this does also include anything that you find throughout the world, even if it is something of like legendary quality. And speaking on repairs, here's a little pro tip for you guys. When you are out in the world adventuring and everything, no matter where you go, whether it's an encampment or just in the shroud or, in general, like at a spy fire or something, you should keep an eye out for these anvils. As you can see here on screen, they look like this, and like I said, you can randomly stumble across these, and when you do, you can actually repair your items by just simply clicking on them. These are very handy for a quick tool repair, and it definitely will save you a trip all the way back to your base or the hassle of crafting a workbench to repair your tools on the go. And now, since we're on the topic of tools and weapons, one other really good tip I want to point out, and that relates to ranged weapons like bows and staves. If you guys actually right-click on these and you can equip them, it will then throw it in a hot slot, is what I'm pretty much calling it at this point. It gives you the ability to not only use whatever items are on your hotbar, but you also can hit Q at any moment on your keyboard and will instantly pull out your ranged weapon. Again, either a bow or a staff is what I've currently found that this works with. But either way, it's an easy way for you guys to swap to your attacking weapon to do damage if something is trying to attack you. It completely eliminates the hassle of having to fumble through your hotbar to select the right weapon and or even tab or alt to end up swapping between multiple hotbars. This is honestly a game changer when it comes to boss fights or swapping between multiple enemies. In general, it's just a way faster way to pull out your attacking weapon. And now let's dive into exploration and adventuring. Exploration lies at the heart of Enshrouded. It's a world brimming with adventure and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. The very essence of the game is about venturing into the unknown and forging your own destiny in Embervale. From lush forests to ematic dungeons, each biome in Enshrouded is a treasure trove of resources, materials, and hidden loot. The diversity of the landscape ensures that every exploration feels like a unique adventure. And additionally, in Enshrouded, it pays to stray off the beaten path. The developers have purposely designed the world to reward the curious and the bold. Whether it's a concealed room, a secluded pathway, or an unturned stone, there's always something new to discover. So keep your eyes peeled and your senses sharp. Every corner of Embervale holds secrets and rewards for those who dare to explore. Who knows what wonders you'll uncover beneath the shroud. And with that, my friends, I bid you farewell and good luck to all of your adventures out there. Hopefully the starter guides give you a better understanding of exactly what to expect when diving into the game, and if you guys are already diving into the game and you're checking this out afterwards, hopefully you've learned a thing or two here that you could bring into your own adventure. With that being said, as always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel for everything Enshrouded related. Also, if you guys are interested in checking out my Discord community of almost 7,000 members, you can do so by utilizing the link down below in the description. With that being said, though, guys, as always, I'll see ya on the next one.